Welcome to DanTechFix channel. I feel so happy to meet again. Next, select your preferred language and click Install Ubuntu. Choose your keyboard layout and continue. On the next screen, select Erase Disk and install Ubuntu. But make sure to back up your data before this step. Now choose your location, enter your name, computer name, and password. Then click Continue. Ubuntu will now start installing. This may take a few minutes. Hey everyone, welcome back to DanTechFix. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful, reliable, and user-friendly operating systems out there, Ubuntu. If you've ever wondered why so many people are switching from Windows or Mac OS to Ubuntu, or if you're just curious about what makes Ubuntu so special, then stick around, because in this video, we're going to explore all the amazing benefits Ubuntu has to offer. Puzzle piece: what exactly is Ubuntu? Let's start from the basics. Ubuntu is a Linux-based operating system that's completely free and open source. It was created by a company called Canonical, and since its first release in 2004, it's grown into one of the most popular Linux distributions in the world. You can think of it as a fast, clean, and secure alternative to Windows or Mac OS, but without all the license fees or unnecessary background junk slowing your computer down. Unlike other systems that are controlled by a single company, Ubuntu is built by a huge global community of developers and users who constantly improve it. That means no spyware, no forced updates, and no corporate tracking, just a system that puts you, the user, in control. Gear 1. It's 100% free and open source. The first big reason people love Ubuntu: it's completely free. You don't need to pay for licenses, activation keys, or upgrades. Everything is open, transparent, and available to anyone. You can install it on as many systems as you want, your PC, laptop, or even a server, without worrying about costs. Because it's open source, the entire code is public. Developers around the world can check it, improve it, or even create their own version of it. That's why Ubuntu is trusted not just by individuals, but also by big tech companies, schools, and even governments. It's freedom in its purest digital form. High voltage too. It's fast, lightweight, and efficient. Have you ever used an old laptop that feels super slow on Windows? Ubuntu can literally bring that machine back to life. It runs smoothly even on low-spec systems because it's built to be efficient and optimized. Unlike Windows, Ubuntu doesn't constantly run heavy background processes, updates, and telemetry. So, what you get is a clean system that focuses on performance. It boots faster, apps open instantly, and there's no lag when multitasking. For example, you could take a 10-year-old Core i3 laptop, install Ubuntu, and suddenly it feels brand new. That's one of the biggest reasons people switch, especially developers, students, and professionals who just want a fast, stable experience. Lock 3. It's secure by design. When it comes to security, Ubuntu stands way ahead of most systems. It's built on Linux, which is known for its robust security structure. Here's the deal. Most malware and viruses are made for Windows, not Linux. So right away, Ubuntu users are much less likely to face infections or ransomware. Brain 4. Easy to use, perfect for beginners. Now you might think, Linux sounds complicated, right? That might have been true years ago, but not anymore. Ubuntu is designed with simplicity in mind. The desktop interface, called GNOME, is clean, modern, and easy to navigate. You get a dock for your apps, a search bar to find anything instantly, and simple settings for personalization. You can browse the web, play videos, manage files, and install software with just a few clicks. It even has a built-in app store, called the Ubuntu Software Center, where you can find thousands of free applications. So whether you're switching from Windows or trying Linux for the first time, Ubuntu feels surprisingly familiar and easy to learn. Puzzle piece 5. Comes with everything you need. Out of the box, Ubuntu includes almost everything you'd want. You get LibreOffice for documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. Firefox for browsing. Thunderbird for email, Rhythmbox for music, and Shotwell for photos. You can even open PDF files, extract zips, play videos, and connect to Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, all without installing anything extra. Plus, if you need more software, like Google Chrome, VS Code, OBS Studio, VLC, or even Steam for gaming, you can grab them easily from the Ubuntu Software Center or with one command in the terminal. Lightbulb 6. Highly customizable. Here's something power users absolutely love: Ubuntu is fully customizable. You can change everything: the look, themes, icons, fonts, system colors, dock position, even your login screen. Want a macOS style layout? Easy. Prefer a Windows-like taskbar? No problem. Or maybe you want a completely minimal desktop with just what you need. Ubuntu lets you do that. There are also different flavors of Ubuntu, like Kubuntu, Xubuntu, and Ubuntu Mate, each with a unique desktop environment. So you can pick the one that best fits your hardware and personal style. Globe showing Europe, Africa 7. Great for developers and IT professionals. If you're into coding, system administration, or server management, Ubuntu is like home. It's one of the most widely used operating systems for developers, especially for Python, JavaScript, C, and Java. It comes preloaded with tools like Git, SSH, and Python, and has full compatibility with Docker, Kubernetes, and other dev tools. Most cloud servers, including AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud, run on Ubuntu. So if you're learning cloud computing or DevOps, it's the perfect system to practice on. It's also ideal for ethical hacking, networking, and automation tasks, making it a favorite among IT pros around the world. Laptop Computer 8. Ubuntu is perfect for servers and businesses. You might be surprised to know, some of the biggest websites and services you use every day run on Ubuntu. From Netflix to PayPal, and even parts of Amazon's infrastructure, Ubuntu is behind the scenes keeping things stable and secure. It's efficient, reliable, and easy to manage remotely, which is why businesses trust it for their servers. 9. Constant updates and long-term support. Another major benefit: Ubuntu gets regular updates. Every 6 months, Canonical releases a new version packed with improvements. And every 2 years, they release an LTS version, which stands for long-term support. An LTS version gets 5 years of updates and patches, all free. That means if you install Ubuntu 24.04 LTS, it'll stay secure and supported until 2029. You don't have to worry about forced upgrades or annoying restarts. You control when and how to update. Seedling 10. Energy efficient and eco-friendly. Here's something people rarely mention: Ubuntu is actually better for the planet. Because it uses fewer system resources and runs efficiently, it consumes less electricity. That means longer battery life for laptops and lower energy costs for servers. Even old hardware that might have been thrown away can be reused by installing Ubuntu, reducing e-waste and extending the life of computers. So when you use Ubuntu, you're not just saving money, you're also helping the environment. Video Game 11. Gaming on Ubuntu has come a long way. For a long time, Linux wasn't great for gaming. But that's changed big time. Thanks to Steam's Proton and Lutris, you can now play thousands of Windows games directly on Ubuntu. Titles like GTA 5, Cyberpunk 2077, and many others work smoothly. And of course, you can still play native Linux games, emulators, and cloud-based platforms like NVIDIA GeForce Now. Plus, because Ubuntu uses fewer resources, your system can actually deliver better performance per watt, meaning smoother gameplay on lower-end systems. SpeechBalloon 12. Strong community support. One of Ubuntu's biggest strengths is its community. If you ever face an issue, there are thousands of tutorials, YouTube videos, and forums ready to help. From the Ubuntu forums to Ask Ubuntu, Reddit, and countless blogs, you'll always find an answer. The Linux community is welcoming, knowledgeable, and always ready to support newcomers. It's like being part of a worldwide tech family that loves to share and learn together. Counterclockwise arrows button 13. privacy and control. Unlike other systems that constantly track your data, Ubuntu respects your privacy. It doesn't collect personal information, monitor your activity, or send telemetry back to any company by default. You decide what to install, what to update, and how your system behaves. That's true digital independence, and it's something you'll instantly feel after switching. Briefcase 14. Ideal for work, study, and everyday use. Whether you're a student, freelancer, or professional, Ubuntu gives you everything you need for daily productivity. You can write documents, join video calls, design graphics, or even edit videos using free tools like Kdenlive and GIMP. And since most popular web tools, like Google Docs, Zoom, and Canva, run perfectly in the browser, Ubuntu easily fits any modern workflow. It's stable, distraction-free, and lets you focus on getting things done.